Welcome back to Celebrity Jeopardy Kids Show Edition. For those just tuning in, one contestant, Brobee from Yo Gabba Gabba, was unable to come here today due to illness. He did, however, send over a video during the commercial break. Let's watch, shall we? Hey, kids! I'll be back next week. I swear. You'll break it down. You know, DJ Lance, you don't have to stay here if you don't want to. I know, but my homies already paid for my ticket. Anyway, let's take a look at the scores. Sean Connery has negative $74,000. One day it'll be my turn to call the shots, Trebek. Please just get off it, Connery. Oh, really? That's not what your mother said last night. Moving on. In second place is Brobee's last-minute replacement, Miss Frizzle from the Magic School Bus with negative $18,600. As I always say, negative points is better than no points at all. Inspiring. And finally, in first place, back again, Jason Lee Scott with a commanding lead of $9. I see that stay at Betty Ford really fixed you up. Oh yeah, I feel great, Alex. Whew. Yeah, right. Good to hear. Alright, it's time for Double Jeopardy. Let's take a look at the categories. They are Potent Potables, Sharp Things, Movies that end with the word day, S-words, Chuck Norris facts, What feet do, and finally, your ass or a hole in the ground. Jason Lee Scott, since you're in the lead, I'm going to ask you to pick the first category. How about movies that end with day for 200? And the answer is, this movie about an alien invasion takes place on the 4th of July. Mr. Scott, what is Erection Day? No. Wait, what? Nyah. Miss Frizzle, I'd have to say, what is Class President Election Day? It would seem you don't have the time to go to the movies. Anyone else? Time is up. The answer was Independence Day. Sean Connery, would you care to pick a category? Certainly, you filthy bastard. I'll take swords for 600. That's S-words, not swords. You're a very sick man. Miss Frizzle, why don't you pick instead? As I always say, I never quite understood those Chuck Norris facts. Chuck Norris facts for 400. There's no chin underneath Chuck Norris's beard. Only this. Miss Frizzle, as I always say, beards are a sign of wisdom. Inspiring, but incorrect. Mr. Connery, I'll tell you what's under his beard. The bed where your mother sleeps. Come on, that's way out of line. Mr. Scott, please pick the next category. Yeah, I'll take swords. For the last time, that's S-words. Let's try sharp things for 800. And the answer is, name this sharp thing. Miss Frizzle, looks like my school bus throttle. And you call yourself a school teacher. Mr. Connery, I believe I used one of those as a toy, as I slept with your mother last night, Trebek. Why do you keep coming back to that? Mr. Scott, what are you doing? Yeah. Yeah, I found it backstage. It's oversized helmet. I see. It's funny because it's bigger than a normal-sized helmet. I know. Just get back to your podium. Nah. What is going on here? Alright, I'm ending this madness right now. Let's move on to Final Jeopardy! And the category is... You know what? I tell you what, seeing as how you'd screw up a normal question, I'm now going to ask you to come up with your own question and then answer it. I expect you all to get this one, because you're asking the question. You'd have to be the dumbest people on earth to mess this up. And now let's see how you managed to mess it up. Sean Connery asked himself, "What did I do with Alex Trebek's mother?" I'm not even going to bother asking you what your answer is. Jason Lee Scott. Yeah, don't bother, I didn't write anything. Good enough for me. And finally, Miss Frizzle, you asked, "Is this the magic school bus?" Okay, fine. And you answered, "What? As I always say, some questions are better left unanswered." That's it. I quit.